welcome into the Appalachian Wireless Sports Overtime Show Friday night. I am Tommy Poole, and folks, it doesn't get much better than this. It does, and that is the state championship game, which we'll be at next weekend. This was to see if you go to Kroger Field or if your season ends one step short of that road to Kroger. Let's go ahead and get into some semi-state finals right here. We start with Class 1A. We head over to Paintsville. The Tigers up 18-14 at the half, looking for their first state title appearance since 1985. They're on the road here. And how about the theme of the second half was the ground game? Jake Hayden on the QB keeper there. That sets up Zach Thompson. He punches it in there. Tigers up 24-14, and I'm not sure the Tigers threw a pass in the second half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They go to work on the ground again. John Walker Phelps. There he goes, 31-14 to extend the lead for the Tigers in the third quarter. Fans are fired up, and we head into the fourth. One more time on the ground. Luke Hayden punches it in. Paintsville rolling 38-14. They can smell Kroger Field, and the Tigers, they book that ticket right there to the state finals next Friday night. They win 44-20 over previously unbeaten Kentucky Country Day. They hand the Bearcats their first loss of the season. Sports director Willie Hope is in Louisville. He has more live. Willie.
Tommy, the Tigers are headed to their first state title game since 1985. They ran all over KCD here on their very own home field against the formerly undefeated Bearcats. Now Paintsville and their entire community are going to head up to Kroger Field next Friday night in search of their very first state title.
That's how we do it right there, baby. Paintsville for life, man. Tigers.
I want to give all glory to God. He's the one that got us here. And I'm just so proud of our team for the adversity that we've overcame. KCD was a great team. And they fought till the end. They were a great team, but I'm just so proud of our whole team and how hard they've worked.
I keep giving him the glory to understand that it's been since 1985 that this Paintsville Tiger team has been to the state championship. And we're excited. The community's excited. The school's excited. It's a great time.
In the end, it had nothing to do with us at all. It was our line. They've worked so hard this offseason and this regular season. They led the way for us.
You know, those guys go to work every day. They've been working since late November last year, and you know they have a common goal and something we talk about every year. Hey, we want to play for a state title, and you know the hard work's paying off for them.
So the Tigers head to Kroger Field. They take on, you know what, Tommy, I'm not going to steal the thunder. I'm going to let you do that. I don't want to spoil anything. I know we had those highlights coming up shortly, but folks, you will find out shortly who Paintsville is taking on. For now, all I know is that the Paintsville Tiger bus is headed back east. They are rowdy and rocking on that bus as they get ready to take Kroger Field for the first time in 34 years. I'll send it back to you, Tommy. Live here from Louisville, Willie Hope, WYMT Mountain Sports.
Thank you, Willie. Quit stealing my thunder even in Louisville. Let's go ahead and check in to see who Paintsville will take on. Pikeville hosting Holy Cross out of Louisville. The Panthers come out of the gate strong in this one. In the first, Isaac McNamee with a handoff to Cody Raines. He gets in 7-0, 5:44 left. McNamee to Raines again, this time for the 21-yarder for a Panther touchdown. Panthers go up 14-0. Guess who? It's McNamee, again, the coach's kid with the arm, 27 yards out to the Harvard commit, Jackson Hensley for another Panthers touchdown, 28-0, absolutely rolling with 1:41 left in the first half. Pikeville saying, can we have another? McNamee firing again, Seth Pugh there, 28-0 going into halftime, and from there the Panthers did not back off. Again, McNamee to Lockhart through the air again. 20 yards out there, John Collum adds the 2-point conversion, and this one is over. The final, Pikeville 36, Holy Cross 7. The Panthers still unblemished this year as they are marching to Kroger Field. Sports reporter Camille Gear is there. She has a reaction from Pikeville.
Well, Tommy, for the second year in the row, the Pikeville Panthers are headed back to Kroger Field after defeating Holy Cross 36-7. Now, the Panthers came out hot in this one. It did not let up. Cody Raines had 2 back-to-back touchdowns. And how about the coach's son, Isaac McNamee, going for not 2, not 3, but 4 touchdowns and over 250 yards. Head coach Chris McNamee said after the game what this means to him to be able to share this moment with his son.
Just special because, I'm a little bit hard on him sometimes. It's just a great feeling, and I was able to do it with my oldest son. But just, he'll be the first to tell you that it's a team thing, and he's one of the 11 guys on the field, and just really proud of him and what he's been able to do.
It's amazing. It was awesome when we shared it in 2015 when I wasn't even playing. I couldn't even imagine how great it would be if we got the win this time.
Well, Tommy, as you can see, tons of emotions here in Pikeville tonight. Now up next for the Panthers, they head to Kroger Field, and they're going to face the Paintsville Tigers. Now that game time set for December 6th at 2 p.m., and we'll have all that on Sports Overtime. But for now, Tommy, that's going to do it for me in Pikeville. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Camille. A really neat story there for a father-son duo. A great story for both of these communities as well. And take a look at that. The Class 1A state championship will be an all-mountains state championship. Somebody is going to bring home the Class 1A state title, and it's going to go to the 15th region, but who's going to get it done, Paintsville or Pikeville? These two met earlier in the season, and Pikeville got the win by 1.9-8. Should be a great one in Kroger Field. Hey, plenty more to come. Our 1A finals already in the books. We see who is going to be at Kroger Field, but we head out to Paintsville again to see if Johnson Central can make it back to Kroger Field and go 2 for 2 for Paintsville. Welcome back. Time now for tonight's Fans in the Stands. We head out to Pikeville. The 4th-ranked Panthers are headed back to Kroger Field after their win over Holy Cross. We already showed you the highlights from that one. That means this rowdy bunch is headed up to Lexington next Friday to cheer on the Panthers. And guess who they will be cheering against? The Paintsville Tigers. Congratulations, Pikeville. You are tonight's Fans in the Stands. So we go from 1A to 4A for our next set of highlights. Let's take a look at the undefeated and top-ranked Johnson Central Golden Eagles, looking for their 5th straight title appearance. This time they're going up against Madisonville North Hopkins to try to punch that ticket to Kroger Field. Golden Eagles already up 7-0 late in the first when Devin Johnson drags a defender across the line here in just a second right here, going across the goal line, and then he takes off for the 19-yard touchdown PAT. No good, so it's 13-0 JC. Still in the first. More Johnson Central as it has been all season long. This time he sprints around the corner again. Mr. Devin Johnson, the 15-yard score that time, 21-0 after the first quarter. To the second quarter, more ground game. This time it's Cody Rice faking out the cameraman. 17 yards later, it's Pater. 29-7 at the end of the half. Maroons get the ball to begin the third and second play of drive. Hayden Reynolds connects deep with Marquarius Parker. 70-yard strike. North Hopkins still trailing 29-14, but Central did whatever it wanted to on the ground. Cody Rice with another rushing score in the fourth. And the Golden Eagles going back to the state championship game. They are going to Kroger Field again for the 5th straight time. 52-14 the final over Madisonville North Hopkins. The Golden Eagles fell by 2 points last year. Hoping to get the job done, they will take on Boyle County. So let's go ahead right there. You see it, the Rebels 14-0 as well. Should be a great game there on Saturday. So let's go out to, so we got highlights here for the Briar Jumpers. Somerset hosting Breathitt County here. The Bobcats coming in 13-0. The Briar Jumpers avenged that one loss. And how about Breathitt County popping them in the mouth early? Everybody said that Breathitt County wouldn't stand a chance, that it would be a running clock. but they get up on Briar Jumpers 13-0 early. But here comes Somerset, making it 13-7 there on the run. Then Somerset just taking over. Kaya Sharon dropping bombs, doing whatever he wants. Breathitt County would make this a game late. However, it's all Somerset. Somerset does come out victorious, and they get the big win. Former sports director Marcus Browning was there at that game. He joins us with some reaction.
It's never easy getting this far into the postseason, but the Somerset Briar Jumpers made plays when it counted most, handing Breathitt County their first loss of the season, while Somerset picked up their 13th. Head coach Robbie Lucas for the Briar Jumpers says that yes, this is a great victory. They're not going to waste any time in getting prepared for the big game next weekend.
We're going to get ready for it right now. The kids can celebrate. The coaching staff will get ready right now. We've been 5 times, I think. We haven't won it yet. That's our goal. I don't know who we have. It really doesn't matter. It's going to be a tall order no matter what.
This victory gives the Briar Jumpers their 6th state title game appearance, their first in 10 years. Now the team hopes to bring home their first ever state title next weekend. Reporting in Somerset, Marcus Browning, WYMT Mountain Sports.
Thank you, Marcus. Let's go ahead and look at the Class 2A state championship. Somerset will play Mayfield. The Cardinals 13-1, much like the Briar Jumpers there. That game Saturday at 1 p.m. 2 blocks down, we still have more action for you. Kentucky basketball in action tonight as well, but we still have another class to get to. 3A for the possibility of an all-A Mountain final on Friday there as well. Did it happen? We'll find out next. They feel seasons at Belfry should end. We are scoreless at the end of regulation, so overtime we go. The first try, it's the Pirates. Peyton Hensley getting into the end zone there, 7-0, breaking the scoreless tie. But DeSales answers right back. James Johnson from 10 yards out on the first play, so we're tied going to another overtime. How about DeMarcus Avery at the 1, the sneak, and the final push gets him across the goal line, 14-7 Colts. Belfry needing to answer back, so they go back to Peyton Hensley at the 1-yard line. He gets in, touchdown, but instead of going for the tie, Philip Haywood decides to go for the win. How about this? Isaac Dixon getting to the corner, the walk-off win. Belfry is going to the state tournament. So there they get the win, 15-14. The final in double overtime. These two couldn't score in regulation, but in overtime, the fireworks come out and they put on quite a show. Belfry punches its ticket to the state finals at Kroger Field. So who are they going to play? Well, let's stay with 3A here. Bell County hosting Taylor County, #1 offense in 3A versus the leading rusher in 3A. Bell County strikes first. It's William Dean up the middle. He is gone. Bobcats on the board first. They go for 2, of course. Is it their kryptonite? Is it their advantage? We'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. Hunter Bailey gets in there, so it's 8-0. Defense holds strong, forcing a punt. Magic Man, London Stephanie, disappears behind the line. Next thing you know, the ball is flying down the field for Jason Jones, 14-0. Cardinals get in the red zone, but the Bobcats get a big stop. Taylor County backed up to 4th and 20 after delay of game. The 40-yarder, it falls short, so Cards still scoreless. Back on offense now. Time winding down the first corner. London Stephanie takes it himself. Look out, here he comes straight into the living room. He gets inside the 5-yard line, so the next play, Brandon Baker pounds through the line. He loses the ball, but number 77, Timothy Lawson, the senior, the big man, he jumps on it. He scores. 20-0 Bell. The first quarter belongs to the Cats. The second would belong to the Cardinals. 20-14 at half, but Bell County handles the response well in the second half. Bobcats going to Kroger Field on Friday for an all-day Mountain final. You got the 1A All Mountains and you got the 3A All Mountains as Bell County gets the win 46-28. So that sets up this matchup right here. They will play Belfry at 7 p.m. on Friday night. Now, as we go to break, here is the Alice Lloyd College Mountain Top 10 and how those teams have fared in the playoffs. Welcome back. Time now for tonight's Citizens Bank of Kentucky Take It to the Bank play of the night. Tonight's play comes from Belfry. How about this? It is Peyton Hensley getting into the end zone in the first OT to make it 7-0. Then he gets the TD there in the second. Then Isaac Dixon puts the period on that game, in Belfry moving on. That's your play of the night. And we can't forget about our drive of the night, brought to you all season long by Alton Blakely. Tonight's drive comes from Bell County. First drive, 3rd and 2. Brandon Baker gets stood up, but hey, that's going to move the chains. So, first down now, and then it's London Stephanie throwing it to Cameron Burnett. He picks up the first down, picks up the ball first, then he gets inside there. So, 6th play of the drive, William Dean, goodbye to the house. That's tonight's Alton Blakely drive of the night. So that wraps up our coverage, or our local coverage for the night, but you can never forget about Kentucky basketball. The Cats hosting Alabama Birmingham tonight in Rupp Arena. Let's head to Rupp. Kentucky versus the CUSA team. We start with Ashton Hagens, Nick Richards for the Jam. Kentucky up early. Lots of the Cats getting in on the scoring. This time it's Emmanuel quickly on the spin. Cats up 8-7. Hagens, 12 assists on the night. Here's one to Tyrese Maxey for 3, 18-10 UK. Let's head back to Richards, who had a big night from Hagens. Again, Cats up 10 there as Richards finishes his rebound. Let's highlight the freshman Tyrese Maxey to Johnny Uzang. Baseline jumper, 56-38 catch. Uzang getting a little thing going there, but it was all these boys tonight. Ashton to EJ, thank you, sir. Thank you, UAB, for coming. Kentucky gets the win, 69-58. Let's head out to Will Puckett, who is at Rupp Arena in Lexington.
Consistency is the word that the Cats preach following their 11-point victory over the UAB Blazers. Kentucky got their first taste of game action without big man Nate Sestina, who's out 4 weeks with a wrist injury. They'll be down to 2 big men for that span. That consistency that they were talking about came from E.J. Montgomery and Nick Richards, who go for 16 points apiece. They got that help and even more consistency from Ashton Hagens with 12 assists.
A lot of it was him creating a good shot for him that they could make. But that's, that's who he is. And I keep saying we need to create opportunities for each other.
Me and the vets, we kind of have a good chemistry going on the court. We're just trying to feed off of that. And the freshmen, just trying to build as much chemistry as possible that we have.
Not only trying to just throw it at the rim, so, a slip, a pick and pop, they can catch that and knock down the mid-range if we need to. And, that just get them going.
Kentucky winners here tonight, 69-58 over the UAB Blazers. They will face Fairleigh Dickinson in more than a week as that next game action will take place next Saturday. From Rupp Arena in Lexington, Will Puckett, WYMT Mountain Sports.